Hi guys, what is going on? It is Desire here, and I've been looking over quite a lot of the Hydra missions. I've actually completed quite a few and I've already got the silver pin or badge or whatever it's called. So one of the most difficult ones by far is the one where you have to get 10 kills with a ZEUS on train. So this is actually the last mission I completed, and I'm pretty aware that quite a lot of people have been having trouble with it as well. So I decided I was going to kind of bring a tutorial to hopefully give you guys some tips and tricks on how exactly to complete it. Now, it is not easy, guys, and of course the only difference is that your ZEUS is essentially going to recharge. My ZEUS has got unlimited shots just because we're in private match right now. I would try and commentate over me doing the actual mission live, however the mission is pretty difficult even with these tips, so it probably would just fail. So you really need to be concentrating for this, guys, because it does get very difficult. So yeah. What you're going to want to do, guys, is on the first round you of course have a 5-7, and all you need to do is just you and your mate, you just need to run around, you know, get all the kills, get the 5 kills. As soon as you finish that first round, you need to go and buy a ZEUS as well as a grenade. Now, what you're going to want to do is head straight up this ladder here. When you're up here, just shoot out both the windows, and I'm going to kind of be showing you what both people are going to be doing, because this is very much a two-man effort. You can't just have one person carrying here. So what you're going to need to do, guys, is you're going to need to have one person sitting in this corner here with a ZEUS. What they're going to do is they're going to kill any bots or attackers that come up the ladder. What the second person is going to do is they're going to bait. Now, the baiter needs to be quite careful, as they could easily get accidentally one-tapped. And yeah, it's just something you need to watch out for. Basically, the baiter is just going to run around up here, you know, shoot close to the bots, maybe tag a few, but just make sure he does not kill any, because you need to get as many ZEUSes per round as possible. Because if you start getting past around like 4 and 5 and stuff, it gets ridiculously difficult, because they start pulling out better and better weapons, and you know, they'll start shooting whoever's sitting here through this wall when they can see him from the back. So you need to get these ZEUSes very early on. Now, there is one way that is almost guaranteed a win. So what that is if at the bottom of the ladder here, you'll see the guy with the bomb. If the guy with the bomb comes up the ladder, you need to let the guy with the bomb get into the room before you ZEUS him. Other than that, any other attackers, if they do not have the bomb, ZEUS them on the ladder. Because if you can get the bomb into this room, then you've almost guaranteed completed the actual mission. Because every single bot then will come up the ladder and try and get the bomb, because that's what they need to plant. Now, if you do not have the bomb up here, then that is what the grenade's for, because as soon as you hear that planting sound, you need to get a grenade down onto the people down there, because otherwise they're going to plant instantly. If you chuck a grenade, it will stop them from planting, and you'll be able to carry on as you were doing. However, they plant very quickly, and sometimes I've noticed that it's a little bit buggy, because sometimes you can't actually hear them planting, which is incredibly annoying. Because I've had multiple times where we're on like, I think 4 or 5 ZEUSes, it was going well, and then it just said bomb had been planted and the game was over. And it's just, we looked down and it turns out the guy had actually planted there, it just hadn't made any noise. So I'm not sure, hopefully they'll fix that when they realise there was something wrong with it, because it's happened a couple of times now. But yeah, if you haven't got the bomb up here, just nade bomb a guy and it'll stop him from planting. So if you get the bomb up here, what you're going to need to do is you're going to both need to buy a shotgun. So I'd recommend a Nova or the XM1014 or 1014, depending on how you say it. And I'd recommend just sitting here with the shotgun. The other person, once you've got the bomb up here, the second player does not need to bait anymore, because all of the bots are going to be coming up this ladder anyway. The only reason you're baiting in the beginning is because 1, you haven't got the bomb up here, and 2, you need to get the bots' attention and get them to come up this ladder for the person sitting here to be able to ZEUS them. Once you've got the bomb up here, all you need to do is sit in this corner here, crouched, and just take turns ZEUSing the bots. Now, the person that is sitting in this corner has a very important job there, because he's going to be able to stand up quickly and see how many bots are coming up. If 2 bots are coming up, he'll ZEUS the first one and tell the other guy, oh, there's another bot coming up. The second guy will ZEUS the second guy. If there's like 3 bots coming up, this guy needs to ZEUS and then immediately pull out a shotgun and kill a second player. So there needs to be only 2 people coming up at the ladder at the time, because obviously you've only got 2 ZEUSes. Now, if possible, the best scenario is 2 people will come up the ladder, one person will get their ZEUS off from this side, one person will get their ZEUS off from this side, and then what you're going to want to do is either lob a nade or a Molotov down here, just essentially to make the bots move back away from here, because what this will do is it'll allow you to recharge your Zeus essentially, because if those of you who don't know, the way you can tell is there's a little bar on the back of the Zeus. You can see it now, I'll have a little arrow pointing towards it, but basically that's going to go to red and start filling up until it gets to green. When it looks like it does on the screen now, it is ready to shoot. So you just need to kind of bind your time. So if you can get a grenade down there, then the likelihood is it's going to give you enough time to recharge before a bot comes up the ladder. Best case is to chuck a Molotov down there, because then that's guaranteed enough time. Because bots will not just push through Molotovs normally. I mean, they might stand there, but they're not going to push through. So yeah guys, that is basically how to complete it. Now it is still quite a difficult challenge and will take a couple of tries. I know it says there's heavy armor available. In all honesty, I never used it once because I never had enough to use it. Because if you get too far into the rounds, if you get to the stage where you can start to afford heavy armor, you know that you're not going to do the challenge because you're way too far in to be getting ZEUS skills. Now, you need to do it in the first, I'd say, 4 or 5 rounds. If you don't do it by then, you might as well give up, because people are just going to start getting better weapons and just shooting at you through these walls here. Like, I've had bots standing at the back of this like white cabinet here and shooting me through this wall just because they can see my arm slightly. So you want to try and do these as early round as possible and just try and get the bomb up here. That is the main focus, guys. As soon as you get the bomb up here, you can just follow exactly what I said and you will be fine. So yeah guys, that is pretty much going to finish up the tutorial. I hope it really helps you guys actually complete this mission, as I know it is one of the more difficult ones and it took me quite a lot of tries. Now I actually managed to complete this without any voice communication, so yeah, it's not ridiculously difficult. And especially if you've got voice communication, like say you're doing it with a mate and you're in a Discord or Skype or whatever you're using, then it's going to be so much easier because you're going to be able to call things just instantly without having to type them in the chat. Yeah guys, I really hope this helped you guys complete the ZEUS train mission. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.